Alright, this is going to be the ball maze design lesson for Inventor. Note that this is the more difficult way to design this, so if you're having trouble, I will attempt to give you help, but if this does become too hard for you, I would like you to use Tinkercad instead. This is the more difficult version, but that's okay. So, we're going to design the ball maze in Inventor in this video. So the first step is you're going to start a new file like usual, File, New, and you're going to double click on standard.ipt to open your Inventor file. Now, a lot of you sometimes click off of the screen, like down here, or maybe if you have this video, halfway through like this, like if you have my video playing over here and you click on this screen, you try to do a command in here and it doesn't work. You have to click back on the screen on Inventor, just so you know if it's not working, okay? So, I explained a little bit about how this works. The ball maze fits together like this. The acrylic goes into the maze, it sticks in, we use a force fit, it's called, and then based on your sketch, you're going to design your maze. So the first thing you have to do is do the acrylic, and this is very simple. These are the dimensions right here. It's only just a square, a 2.91 square. That's 0.125 high. So that's pretty easy. On Inventor, again, I'm going to have to click on the screen once. You're going to hit the S key, S on your keyboard, and then you are just going to click on the XY plane. And then we're going to use the rectangle tool by clicking. And we're going to use, you can start in the middle, see how the green dot clicks? We click, move our mouse somewhere, click, okay? Hit escape on your keyboard. It'll cancel any commands. Then we're going to hit D for dimension. You can either click it up here or hit D. And then all you got to do is you click on one of the lines and notice it's attached. Click again. And I'm going to make this 2.91 and hit enter. Uh-oh, I'm zoomed out, right? Double click your scroll wheel to zoom in. If you're zoomed out here, double click the scroll wheel, or if you want to, you can click the front on the view cube. So 2.91. I'm going to use D again for dimension. Click, put it somewhere. 2.91. Hit enter. Okay. Those are. And I hit escape again. Those are the dimensions for the acrylic. Hit finish sketch. Again, I can zoom out. I'm gonna make this 3D now. Hit E. You don't have to click in it usually. Sometimes you might need to click inside of it. And we're going to change this depth to what it says here, 0.125. 0.125 and hit enter. That's it. That's the acrylic. So to save this, you can, if you hold Control on your keyboard and press S for save, you would save this, name it acrylic top and hit save, okay? So I'm not going to save mine because I already have one. So that's the first step. After that, you're going to do this again. File, New, standard.ipt. You're going to hit S for sketch, put the sketch here, and now we're going to look at the ball maze. Now again, the inside of your ball maze is going to be based on these sketches. You're going to draw 3 of them, and you are going to pick the best one, and then you are going to design this. Now, if we look at the ball maze here, you're going to do the bottom first. So you're going to draw the base first, then you're going to draw and extrude the lip, then you're going to draw on the paths and extrude them, okay? So I'm going to start with the base, which is 3 inches by 3 inches by 0.28 in height. So I'm going to go back to Inventor. I'm drawing a rectangle. I'm going to do 3 by 3. Well, let me do that again. I'm going to click rectangle, put the rectangle somewhere, hit escape. D for dimension. Do click. Click 3, hit enter, double click, dimension, click this line, 3, hit enter. I'm going to finish the sketch as usual. Again, I can zoom out, pan. To pan pan, you push the middle mouse button and move left and right. E for extrude, and this number is going to be 0.28. 0.28, hit enter. Great, that is the base of the maze. Now we are going to cut the lip in, the outside lip that the acrylic, again, fits right in here. So the acrylic lip is 0.05 away from all the edges. Inventor makes this really easy, okay? So again, you might need to click on Inventor to kind of have it as the active screen. Hit S for sketch, and we're going to put it right on the front here. Just click it, okay? Now you're going to use a new command right now. This project geometry button, you click the top of it. All you need to do is just click on your object once. That's it. Hit escape afterwards to cancel the command. Notice I put a yellow line around your object. That's what we wanted. And then this is going to help us offset. We're going to hit O. Nothing's going to happen, but you are going to click on that yellow line, pull it inside, and notice that there is the number that's changing. You're going to pull it inside. Don't click yet. And you're just going to type 0.05 and hit enter. Now, look at that. We have the lip in there. We're going to extrude this internal square. So I'm going to finish the sketch. Hit E for extrude. You need to now click in here. And you're going to click the cut button. It's red. And we are going to make this 0.125 and hit OK. Because now this is the thickness of the acrylic that's going to be sitting to keep the ball in the maze. So now what we're going to do is you're going to draw your path. So you're going to put another S for sketch. You're going to click not here, not here. You're going to click right here now. And then you're going to start drawing your paths. Now you got to be really careful when drawing paths in Inventor. First, I want you to start with wherever you're going to win. Mine was in the center. You can have multiple ones. You can have one, whatever you want. So I'm just going to do, I'm going to do like a rectangle over here. This is going to be my win area, okay? And I'm just going to put it a random size. So that's that. So again, you can see I'm exiting out of commands by hitting escape, okay? After that, what I'd like you to do is, I'd like you to start with a line, and you are just going to draw, and it's a click, move your mouse click. You're going to draw kind of a simple, just a simple single line. And this is going to be the path, in theory, where you can just go straight through and win the ball maze. So I'm going to do this. I'm not going to do anything too crazy yet. And I'm going to go like all the way just before the lip, like that. Okay? And I'm going to hit escape after that. Now, we're going to hit O for offset. And you're going to click, move this either in or out, depending on what's better for you. Again, move it, don't click anything. And we're going to change the path width to 0.13 and hit enter. Okay, that's how wide the paths need to be according to this. Okay, so eventually you would do all the paths. So after that, you would do more paths. You would make the branching sections to confuse people. So you do that, hit O for offset, 0.13. You know, you keep doing these. You can make them a little bit more complicated. You can go like that, that. O for offset, 0.13, hit enter. Okay. Now, eventually you need to close these, so you just take a line, and you make sure it's snapping to the green point. So you click, 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 okay? And then don't forget the one you started up here. Click and click. So eventually you get it all done. There's one more command you need to know. It's called trim. You hit the X key on your keyboard, and then you just click on any intersecting line, and it will make it nice and clean. Okay? That way you have one path. After that, just like any other extrusion, you finish the sketch, hit E, you're going to click cut, and we are going to make the path depth. We are going to make the depth of the path, how far it's being cut down. It's going to be a depth of, and I'm finding the number here myself, it's going to be a path depth of 0.135. So you're going to change that here, 0.135, hit enter. And eventually you would have your own ball maze. That's how it's done. If you have any questions, please raise your hand and I will gladly answer them.